Hello students, I Aarti ma'am welcome you all to yet another session of English worksheet number 47 dated 26th October 2020. The topic of today's worksheet is the comprehension passage taken from the First Flight book, chapter 3, the two stories about flying, and we are taking up the comprehension passage or extract from his first flight, the first segment. Let us read the following extract and answer the following questions. His First Flight, written by Liam O'Flaherty, is a story of a young seagull who is afraid of flying. It feels that its wing will not support while flying. The writer gives a beautiful narration of story about how the bird overcome his fear. So it is a story about the young seagull. Let us recite the story. The young seagull was alone on his ledge. His two brothers and sisters had already flown away the day before. He had been afraid of flying with them. Somehow, when he had taken a little run forward to the brink of the edge and attempted to flap his wings, he became afraid. The great expanse of sea stretched down beneath, and it was such a long way down miles. He feared certain that his wings would never support him. So he bent his head and ran away back to the little hole under the ledge where he slept at night. So what is the conclusion of this paragraph? That it shows and depicts the dilemma of a young seagull who was afraid of flying, who has seen his brothers and sisters flying earlier that day, and he was not comfortable, and he thinks that his body will not support him while flying. Uh, Passage 2. That was 24 hours ago. Since then nobody has come near him. That day before, all day long he had watched his parents flying about with his brothers and sisters, perfecting them in art of flight, teaching them how to skim the water waves and how to dive for fish. He had in fact seen his elder brother catching his first herring and devouring it, standing on a rock while his parents circling around the rising of proud crackle. And all the morning the whole family has walked about on the big plateau midway down the opposite cliff, taunting him of his cowardice. A big cowardice. And what is going on in the second paragraph is that he was aware that he is belittled by his parents and his siblings, that he is not going to fly, and he is avoiding that, and they are mocking her, or you can say the mockery of his cowardice was brought up by his parents and siblings. Third, he stepped slowly out of the brink of the ledge, and standing on one leg with the other leg hidden under his wings, he closed one eye and then other and pretended to fall asleep. Still they took no notice of him. He saw his two brothers and sister lying on the plateau, dozing with their heads sunk in their necks. His father was preening the feathers off on his white back. Only his mother, who was looking at him, see, she was standing on a little high hump on the plateau, her white breast thrust forward. Now and again he tore a piece of fish that lay at her feet, and then scraped each side of her beak on the dock. So what happens in the third paragraph? They are the parents and the siblings of the young seagull are avoiding him, and he also shows that I am not bothered by your behavior, and it is nothing the matter. There is no matter to be discussed. I am not going to fly, and I am going to sleep right now because all the people are lethargic, and I am also feeling like that. But his mother is very sharp eye, and she has strategized. She had made a strategy to make young seagull fly. So she was seeing the tactics of avoidance that are made by young seagull. So let us come to the question answers now. Why was this? Why was the young seagull afraid? Why? Why was he afraid? Let us. Okay. Why was the seagull afraid? See this line. He had been afraid to fly with them. Somehow, when he had taken a little run forward in brink of the ledge and attempted to flap his wing, he became afraid. Why he was afraid? Now there is a certain air to that. The great expanse of sea stretched down beneath, and it was a such long way down, miles down. So answer one for the why seagull was afraid. The seagull was afraid to fly as he was taking a run towards the brink of the ledge and attempted to flap his wing. He saw great expanse of sea stretched down beneath him, and that's make him afraid. Okay. Now let us come to the answer number second. What did the young seagull feel about his wing? He felt certain that his wings would never support him, so he bent his head and ran towards the little hole under the ledge where he slept at night. So this will be answer. Why did the young seagull feel about his wings? He was felt very certain that his wings would not support his body. And what about the third? From how long the young seagull has been alone? It has been 24 hours, more than 24 hours, because it is given in second paragraph. That was 24 hours ago. Since then nobody came near him, na? So it is more than 24 hours, because 24 hours ago his brothers and sisters started the flight. Okay. What about the question number 4? Why was the whole family taunting the young seagull? The whole family was taunting the young seagull because they know that he doesn't want to take a flight, and he is avoiding it and showing his cowardice. Okay. Let us come to question number 5th. What did the young seagull do out of his ledge? Let us see. See, it is written here. Okay. Question number 5. Ledge. See this. Third. He stepped slowly out of the brink of the ledge and stand on one leg with other hiding under his wing. He closed one eye and then other, and pretend to fall asleep. This would be answer number 5th. Fine. What was Seagull's father's doing? Okay. His father was preening the feathers on his white back. This would be answer number 6. Pick up the following words from the passage that means the same. Okay, let us do the seventh. It would be the verge. Brink. Verge means brink. To sharpen means training. The narrow flat piece of rock that sticks out from a cliff will be ledge. A area of land that is higher than the land around it is plateau. The to move lightly just above the surface or sea is skim. And question number 8, how you ever have a similar experience when your parents encourage you to do something that you were too scared of, or you are very scared of trying to do that. Discuss in pairs, and it is your perspective. You have to write with your discretion and your experiences in life. So it is up to you to attempt question number 9, oh sorry, 8 in certain fashion, that you can write a critical paragraph or you want to write a paragraph about it. It would be considered good for that. Okay, write your experience in your life.